I got upgraded to first class for the first time as a silver medallion status, and we only paid $500 for 2 tickets that were essentially upgraded to first class. If you're not familiar with silver medallion status, that is one of the elite statuses of Delta. There's silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Last year, I obtained silver medallion status. I earned it at the end of 2022. I'll have it through the entire of 2023 and towards the beginning of 2024. And I'm trying to obtain or maintain or even improve my status for 2024 and 2025. Here are some of the perks of being a silver medallion status. With silver medallion, you earn 7 miles per dollar. You get unlimited complimentary upgrades. So you and whoever you're flying with that's on your reservation are eligible for complimentary upgrades to first class and Delta Comfort Plus beginning 24 hours before the departure, and to domestic Delta One on the day of the departure. And you need to select your seat preferences in Delta Comfort Plus for future flights. You get to check your bags for free, but if you have a Delta American Express, you get to check your bags for free anyway. Some amenities include priority check-in, preferred pricing on Clear membership, which I have that, and priority boarding so you can be seated sooner. So you'll be able to be seated in main one. You get car benefits, so you get 5-star status with Hertz Gold Plus program. This is great because I use Hertz and Instacart and some other things that are great, like you get priority waitlist, priority line for calling in. I recently was able to take part in the free upgrade. I haven't been able to get a lot of free upgrades because there is an order in which who gets priority of upgrades. For priority one is based on medallion status, then fair class groupings, American Express Reserve, corporate travelers, card members who earned medallion qualification dollars waiver in the current calendar year, million miler status, and date and time of upgrade requests. I fall in priority 5 because one of the ways I was able to get status so easily is I did the waiver. To get the waiver, you have to spend like 25,000 in a year on your Delta American Express Platinum. Once you do that, you get a certain amount of bonus miles, and basically it put me into silver status. And that's very easy to obtain when you are paying all of your bills and everything. I earned it that way, and that means I am priority 5. So it's very hard for me to get an upgrade just based on this because there's so many people that have this status. And so, first of all, I note my preferences in the app. I don't want like a middle seat. I don't want an aisle seat. I prefer a window seat. And also, each flight, I have the opportunity to note if I want to request a Delta Comfort Plus or a Delta First Class upgrade. You're going to have more of a choice of seats depending on the size of the flight and the airplane of Delta Comfort Plus. However, you can turn those off. And the first, because I am a silver medallion member, I get to pick preferred seating ahead of time. So some of those seats that are blocked off, usually when you're picking your seats, I get to pick those out. But what happened is I noted that I wanted to be either upgraded to Delta Comfort Plus or first class. And it's a gamble with Comfort Plus because depending on the airplane setup, I have been upgraded to Delta Comfort Plus, and the seat was in front of the bathroom, so the seat didn't even recline. So I really would have had more space and room had I stayed in my preferred seating and regular economy class. I learned my lesson from that. They upgraded me to Comfort Plus. This was for Vegas, going from Atlanta to Vegas. I looked at where they upgraded me to, and I went to SeatGuru.com to see what this seat was, let's take a look at it. When you get to Seat Guru, you just put in your flight information. And there's two versions of this aircraft. And here it says the most common. I'm going to look at the map. Where they placed us is in this seat. And if you see this, it says these seats have a limited recline due to the exit row behind and is missing a window. Where I was already is up here in the first row of economy. So they automatically upgraded me to Comfort Plus. So what I did is I logged into the app and turned off Comfort Plus upgrade and just went back to my seat. I went ahead and just selected first class only because, like I said, there's a gamble with Comfort Plus. And I kept refreshing, kept refreshing. I think we were like, somehow, we were like maybe the next to be upgraded, maybe if someone else was in front of us. And it was about, we were 30 minutes before takeoff. And I wanted to make sure that if we were to get upgraded, I didn't want to be separated because when I looked on the app, it looked like there was only two first class seats, but they weren't together. So I'm like, if we're next, I don't want us to be separated. And when I refreshed the app, it just said we both got upgraded to, because whenever you're flying with someone, that person on your reservation gets upgraded too. So we both got upgraded to the first row in first class. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if they moved some people together or if someone declined an upgrade, but we got upgraded and it was nice. It was a red eye flight. I feel like that might have been a reason that contributed to our upgrades because it's just like not a popular flight. When we got on the plane, it was the first row. It had like the wall there. So it wasn't like one of your lavish first class that you see on some of the like Delta One flights, but it was still an upgrade. And there wasn't meal service, but there was snacks. There was premium snacks that was different from like your standard cookies or pretzels or whatever that you get, or whatever you get in economy. And of course, you get the alcoholic beverages, and you have the attendant that like asks you whatever just make sure you get whatever you need. He gets you a drink even before like takeoff. So while people are boarding, we were able to get a drink, and he basically came through always offering us the snacks, and he was just like, take whatever you want. And it's a 4 hour flight. It was midnight, but I was still hungry. It was pretty cool for my first upgrade as a silver medallion status. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to ever get upgraded to silver medallion just because of where I fall on the priority list, but it was a great experience. I'm striving to get up to gold and keep growing. I would recommend the Delta SkyMiles Platinum card. I really love the perks. Also, you get is a companion pass each year. So I talked about this in the other video, how we traveled to Vegas was on the companion pass. So not only did we get upgraded, we only paid like $500 for 2 tickets, and they turned out to be first class. You cannot beat that. So this is how I got upgraded. If you want to know more about the details of the card, check the description of this video.